All right, thank you guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing a general reading this morning. I got a message for you guys. My guys wanted me to go ahead and put this out here, and we're going to see what they want me to say about this subject. But the message that they gave me last night while I was sleeping is be careful of people that copy your style then that talk about you, okay? So be careful, be mindful of individuals like that. I feel like you guys got friends, you got family members, you have people on your social media sites that tend to, stalk your page. They stalk your Instagram, they stalk your Facebook, they stalk your YouTube channel. They constantly looking at what you're doing. Then they copy your style. Then right after they copy your style, they talking about you. Then you got people that's at your job, that you have ideas, you have things that you've brought to the table that you feel is going to be beneficial for the company and the betterment of your career. And it's these same people that listen to you, watch you, take your ideas, copy your stuff, then they go behind your back and talk about you. So I want you guys to be mindful. Be very careful of individuals, of snakes is what you call them, of people that have the tendency to do this, because these are the reason why you got to keep your grass cut low, okay? And you got to be mindful, and you got to be careful about these type of individuals, because they're a different type of snake. Okay, this ain't that regular little garden snake or that little baby corn snake. No, these are them rattlesnakes, okay? These are them scorpions. These are this dangerous, poisonous individuals, okay? They come in to leech off of positive energy. They come in to leech off successful people. They come in to leech off of people that are creative and have wonderful ideas. I feel there's a group of people that have some beautiful ideas, and they're manifesting these ideas in their workplace, and they got it written down on their notepad. There's somebody that's coming by your desk that's looking through your stuff. That's looking through your things. So watch, be careful. My grandmother always said, watch as well as pray, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the tarot got to say about these individuals that you need to be careful about, okay? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So these individuals have a hard time taking care of themselves. They're not materially comfortable, okay? So that means they have an insecurity in their life. They have a hard time sometimes taking care of their own business, of their material world, okay? And so these people are selfish. They're self-absorbed, and they're various envious type of individuals. Envious, greedy type of individuals, okay? Greedy, they want it all for me, 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 me. They're that type of individual that we're talking about. And I feel like it's somebody that is self-centered and they're jealous. And so what they do is, because they lack in their duties, because they lack creativity, because they lack ideas and purpose in their life, they go and attack other people. So you got to be watchful, okay, of these type of individuals. And this is something with the Six of Cups that they've been doing since childhood. This is something they've done in middle school. This is something they've done in high school. If they went to college, they did it there. And now in their career, at their jobs, they're doing it. They're in their jobs. They're doing it in their careers. They do this when they watch people. Social media sites. I couldn't even get it out, okay? And not only are they just doing it, okay, they're putting in effort. Some of them wait, okay? Some of them sit back and they wait to see what you're going to do. They wait to see what your efforts is going to be. They wait and see what work you're going to put in. They wait to do this. They wait. And once they see what you're doing, they come right behind you. And what they try to do with this Four of Wands being in reverse, they try to break down the stability of what you're trying to accomplish. They're trying to mess with your support. They're trying to make it so you don't have support. They're trying to make it so there's a breakdown in your situation. They're trying to make it so there's a tension in your situation. They're trying to make it so you're not harmonized. But these type of individuals with the Eight of Cups, what you need to do is you need to change, transition. You need to emotionally walk away from these type of individuals. Give them your backside. You hear me? Give them your backside. Leave them behind. And what you need to do with this Nine of Swords, be energy in reverse, put this trauma into your past, okay? Make sure that you're still reaching out, that you're still manifesting, that you're still pushing forward. Don't let this individual get you to a place where you're stuck. Because your confidence, your independence, your self-sufficiency, your material comfort is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I feel like some of you guys want to have a conversation with this individual because you're feeling like, you know what? What's really good? What's really good? And some of you want to have a conversation with this individual because you're thinking like this is going to bring some type of justice and some type of clarity. But it's not. But it's not. This is a magician. The magician card is not always a positive card. Sometimes the magician card is representative of a witch or a warlock. This is what you're dealing with. That's the type of energy that you're dealing with. Okay? Some people are being witches and don't know they're witches. Anytime that you try to manifest something to stop the creation of someone else, that's witchcraft. Anytime you're trying to alter the outcome of another person's situation, that is witchcraft. You don't have to be out here with the candles and the spells and the oils to be practicing witchcraft. Okay, so I'm just going to give it to you 100. This is what this individual is. This is a creator of illusion, a sorcerer. But this is what you do when you see individuals like this. You go into that rest and rejuvenation period, okay? You go into that rest and rejuvenation period and you go back and you gain your clarity. Don't respond, you know? Don't respond. Don't have any type of arguments and disagreements with the individual. No, you go somewhere, you rejuvenate yourself. Because when you're dealing with individuals like this in the workplace, in your home, in your friendships, on your social media accounts, you have to be strong. You have to have a clear mind because you know what you're going to have to do with this Eight of Pentacles being here? You're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to put in that work. And you got to always make sure your work is always at a high standard. So that means when you got this individual that's at your job across from you that seems to always be a shadow to you, seems to always want to come around and tweak your ideas or take your ideas and claim them as their own. When you got individuals that's like this, your work has to be damn near perfect. So make sure that you putting in high standard type of work. And you're already doing it because if you wasn't doing it, they wouldn't care about what you're doing in the first place. When they looking down your Facebook page or your Instagram page and they see you looking good, smelling good, living good. You're putting out high standard. You're putting out high quality. Because if you wasn't putting out high quality, they wouldn't care in the first place. They wouldn't care in the first place. That's why so many people with the Two of Swords energy in reverse here, they make decisions to go solo. They don't trust a lot of people. This is why. This is why. This is why a lot of people don't have the energy of trusting people. They always feel like it's better for me to go solo. It's better than me to keep my opinions, my ideas, the things I love to myself. You have people afraid to even post pictures of their husbands or their girlfriends or their wives because they know the hate out here is real. They know it's real. But if you keep yourself in this Emperor energy here, you know, the Emperor is a person that runs empires, that's on the top of his shit. Okay? Everybody don't like the Emperor, okay? So it's a difference between fans and an audience. You understand me? It's a difference. You can have a lot of fans, but an audience is what you want. Because the audience knows how to read between the lines. An audience knows how to decode a situation. An emperor is a person that puts down the law and the order. They're powerful. They're a leader. They are an authority figure. They are structured. And they know how with the Two of Cups to bring things together. Bring people together. They know how to unify individuals. They don't work in the energy of separating people and putting them in classes. They have a connection with the people. It's like they have a partnership. And their ideas and their options to be successful and succeed are endless. And that's how it is for you. But you have to protect that energy, okay? Be careful of the people that copy you, copy your style, then talk about you. They're a special kind of snake. You understand what I'm talking about? A special kind of snake. But with this Wheel of Fortune being here, ain't nothing good gonna happen from individuals like this, because the universe recognizes that they're trying to control the will of your destiny. The universe recognizes that. And because they operate in this negative energy, they're going to reap bad luck and misfortune. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, or not in reverse, but upright, they're going to find themselves, if they keep operating in this negative energy, having financial adversities, having bad omens, feeling deeply lonely, poverty, loss, adversity in their life. And because of their reckless and impulsive decisions and their loss of their lack of self-control, of not knowing what to do and when to do it, is going to end them up with having delays and frustrations in their life. Watching what you doing, trying to, with the Seven of Swords, be sneaky and use tactics and strategies to get away with things. These individuals, you never deal with them emotionally. You deal with them intellectually. You make sure that you're using your head. You're never using your heart. You keep your emotions out of it. Because if they ever come straight at you, you get your knife out and you cut their heads off. Because this is not the emperor type. This is not the empress type of energy. This person isn't a nurturing, abundant, caring, stable, new opportunity individual. This is a person that brings domestic disharmony. This is a person that likes to bring stagnation. This is a person that wants to mess with your financial stability. So if you got these individuals at your job or your place of work or where you make your money, this person is operating in these type of energies. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to mess with your financial state. They're trying to mess with the stagnation. They're trying to hold you back from getting to your blessings because they see you going. They see you getting there. They see you moving. They see the wheel turning. So what they're trying to do with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is to control the wheel from turning. Don't let these people trap you in your mind. You hear me? King and Queens. Don't talk to peasants. I'm telling you right now. Now with this Ace of Cups being here, this is saying that you have something in your life that you have a really pure emotion about, that you feel spiritually connected to, that makes you happy, that brings you a lot of joy. Your intuition is tight when it comes to whatever this is. You love it. It emotionally fulfills you. So you need to learn to protect this. So if there's ideas at your job, learn to protect these ideas. If there's ideas that you have for a business, learn to protect these businesses. Learn to protect those ideas, because these people will copy your style and then they will come right behind you and talk about you, when they really know they admire you, but they don't want to admit it. And with the Ten of Swords, you know what they say, that old saying is about copying somebody is flattering. It's a sign of you flattered by that person. Something like that. But anyways, y'all put it in the comments. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But with this Ten of Wands being in reverse, you don't let yourself get stressed out. Don't let yourself get burnt out. Don't let yourself get to a point where you're not able to delegate. Drop that burden, because I feel like some of you guys with the Seven of Wands are almost feeling like giving up. because you feeling like every time I come up with something new, or every time I do something new, you know, this person is coming right behind me. And this is competitiveness in jobs, relationships, social media. You got people that'll do this on Facebook. You'll post yourself in a sundress, they come right behind you, they go in a sundress. I mean, this is just how it is. But instead of them saying, you know, oh, this is a beautiful idea, you know, I think it was great, and they show admiration, you know, hit a little like or put a little heart, they don't do that. They don't do stuff like that. They copy you, and then they go behind you, and then they talk mess about you. That's the type of people I'm talking about. So, because with the Page of Swords being here, they big spying. Big spying. They stay on your page. Your haters are the most, their haters watch your stuff the most. They see you moving forward, trying to stabilize yourself. But they can't stop nothing. We got the Death card in reverse. They can't do nothing. They can't stop your blessings. They can't end your blessings, because the universe is with you. And so he's not allowing your tower to fall down. He's not allowing it. What he's doing with the Chariot energy being here, he's helping move you forward, and move you forward fast, by keeping you focused. Be careful of these type of people. And when you talk to them with the Queen of Swords energy, when you talk to them, when you interact with them, don't go back and forth with them. It's like that song, I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. That type of energy. You show understanding. You show compassion, because you already know. You see who they are. You see what they are. Use the gift of judgment. Be compassionate. Be understanding. Be intellectual. Show empathy, you know. But if they come towards you, you make sure you tell them the truth. Make sure you tell them the truth with a clear mind. But keep your sword up. Keep your sword up. Because with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, these people go through a lot of material loss, okay? You know, and so it makes them have a energy or of greed, you know, or feeling like they got, I gotta have it all, you know, because they're not used, people that's used to having, they don't act like that, you know, they like, oh, it comes to me because it just comes to me. But when you have had material loss in your life, when you haven't had a lot, it makes you impulsive. It makes you impatient. It makes you too indulgent. It makes you overreact. It makes you sensitive. And so you always going through options or trying to figure out like where your next payment is going to come from. You're always trying to figure out where your next meal is going to come from. They're always trying to figure out where their next this is going to come from. Okay. So this is why they stay in this type of energy. And I feel like it's something they've dealt with since they were children. So that person at your job, be sensitive to them, because, you know, watch them, but be sensitive to them, because they're doing this. They're trying to override you. And what you do is because they always are worried about how they're going to take care of themselves. And so if they see something that they like, they try to steal it. So, oh, I need it. I need that. I need that, you know, to keep my money coming in, to keep my this, my that. That's the energy that they live in, because they live like this their whole life. They've never really been able to, with the Four of Swords, to be restful, to rest. They've never been able to rest. They've always had to be hungry, like hungry for more, 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 more. So when a person has lived in this type of energy, it makes them this way as well. And yes, these people are hard workers. We got the Eight of Pentacles, very hard workers. But sometimes they use negative strategies also to get what they want. And that's what the message is about today. Be mindful, be careful. Be careful of these people and this energy that they have. Okay, when it comes to you making your decisions, you sometimes need to keep your ideas and your decisions, so keep it quiet, go solo. Don't talk to these people about this mess, because see, you're an emperor. You know how to run empires. You've done this before. You've been doing this all your life. You've been doing this all your life. You've been a leader all your life. You've been a powerful person all your life. You've been an authority figure all your life. You're used to promotions. You're used to running things, and you're used to putting down law and order. This is something that you do in your sleep. You're used to, with the Two of Cups, bringing people together, unifying people. You're used to emotionally sharing with individuals. You know how to share. But when someone hasn't had a lot, sharing is not their forte. It's not. Like when you've had a lot, if somebody asks you for something, you easily give. But when you haven't had a lot, it's hard for you to give. You're like, mine, mine, mine. It's like the kid at the daycare, mine, mine, mine. Because they're afraid they're going to run out. See, you're used to the sun. You're used to great abundance. You're used to living a joyful, enlightened life. You're used to material happiness. These individuals are not. You're used to success. You're used to having things to celebrate. These people are not. So they come around and they copy you and they try to take your ideas and the things that you worked on and then they go behind you and talk about you. So some of you guys really need to be careful. You need to be covering up your notepads at work. Don't talk it to people like, hey, I'm about to go to the boss next week and really talk to them about this new idea I have. Be careful about talking to people like that. Be careful about talking to your friends about the businesses that you're going to start. Okay? Be careful. Some people is so scandalous. They're taking your ideas. They're doing it behind your back. They're calling you every day, getting more of your ideas, and they're doing it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this idea in August, and they're already doing it. And they're calling you, getting information from you, and they're taking the information they're getting, and they're actually doing it behind your back, and you don't even freaking know it. And so by the time you look up, they're going to already be done launch the business, the same business idea that you had. You got to be careful, I'm telling you. And then what they're going to do is tell everybody that that was their idea. They thought of that. So you need to free your mind. You need to see things from a different perspective right now, okay? You need to be careful who you're working with, who you're trying to achieve goals with. Be careful who you're collaborating with, because these going to be the same people. This group of people is going to be the same people with the Five of Pentacles that's trying to work and leave you out in the cold. They're going to be the same individuals. So be mindful, because these people are reckless, they're impulsive, and they're angry. They have a loss of power. Their anger causes them to be deceptive. They're angry. They're mad. They're mad. They're mad because they see your potential. They know what you are. People know successful people when they see them. I'm telling you right now. It's something about them. It's a glow about them. It's just an energy about them that says they're a winner. And they don't like it. And they don't like it. And don't worry about how many people you got that love and care about your ideas or care about you. It's never about the quantity, baby. It's about the quality. The quality of the individuals. You understand me? You can have two ice cream shops right beside each other. And in one shop, you can have 100 people come in there, and the other shop, only 50 people come in. But in the one that had 100 people come in, only 25 people bought something. But in the shop that where 50 people came in, everybody bought something, and they took home a carry-out bag. You see what the difference is? So the numbers don't mean anything. Be careful. Be mindful of that. It's about the quality of the people that you have around you. Don't worry about if everybody love you. Don't worry about if everybody care about you. Don't worry about if everybody see you as essential. Don't worry about that, because you got a group of people that are sending you communication that's focused on you and your ideas, that's communicating with you and showing you love, that extend you olive branches to let you know I'm here to keep you strong, to push you forward. So with the Ten of Wands being reversed, don't worry about these type of individual. Drop it. You're almost on the verge of giving up. No, don't give up, because you see them spying on you. You see them copying you. You see them taking your ideas. It's done happened to some of you guys already. And you're upset because you're having to watch what happened and you're upset about it. And it's okay. It's okay. Because I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles being here, you just need to get the pentacle and you need to move towards something else that's going to help stabilize you, okay? It's not over. It's not over. The death card is in reverse. So your ideas haven't come to an end. But this is to help prevent you from doing the same thing again. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of rivalry around you. And you got to pay it no mind. You got to pay it no mind. It's a lot of people that's trying to, the Five of Wands is all about people that's conflict, communication problems, can't agree on nothing, competition, you know. The only competition that you should have every day is the person in the mirror. You're only supposed to compete against yourself. That means every day you wake up, you don't compete against other people. You compete against you. Like, I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. But that's only what a secure individual does. But these people that's trying to bring rivalry, envy, and greed into your energy, into your circle, with the Six of Wands being in reverse, they're not going to have victory and success. No need to worry about that. Because eventually they're going to get bored. That's number one. They're going to get bored. We already know that they're not inspired. They're not as motivated as you. They don't have as much energy as you. They don't have as much passion as you. And that's going to be one of the reasons why they're going to be delayed. I feel like with the High Priestess being in reverse, you're repressing how you truly feel about these type of people in your life. And that's good. Because what you need to be doing is with the King of Wands, you need to be staying focused. You need to be overcoming the obstacles. You need to be being that creator, that leader, that individual that looks straight forward. Don't worry about it, because with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, this person is acting out of loss. And because they're acting out of loss, eventually they're going to have their own material loss. Eventually they're going to have their own loss in reputation because of how they do what they do. So you need to just keep it moving, keep it pushing, but also be careful, be mindful of these type of people that copy your style and then they talk about you. I'm telling you now. And I'm talking about all across the board. I'm talking about at your job, at your workplace. That people that's on your sites, on the internet, on your media accounts, be mindful of these individuals. Whether they're family members, your best friend, your bestie, your co-worker, whoever they are, be careful of these individuals. Because with the Nine of Wands, they're going to get tired. Eventually, they're going to get tired. Eventually, they're going to get tired. They ain't going to be able to keep up. Eventually, they're going to get tired. And so they ain't going to have a choice but to have, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, a renewal of their conscience. They're going to have to rethink their approach. Because, see, their deceptive energy is going to make them have to be truthful with themselves. And then with the Eight of Wands being in reverse, watch everything start slowing down. Watch that they ain't communicating as talking as much. Watch how they, get into this panic or get into this frustration because they see they can't stop your forward propel. Just forget it. Forgive them. Let it go. Don't have no resentment towards them. Reconnect with your energy. Two of Wands, move forward, move on. Go see what the world has to offer you. Cut this type of energies, cut these type of people completely and totally out your life. This is how you're going to have victory and success. Okay? You know what? Because with the Six of Cups being here, you are a genuine individual. Genuine people, the universe bless. Okay? You're a genuine individual. You genuinely want to make people happy. You genuinely care about people. This is something you've been your whole life. This is something that's familiar to you. You are a healer. You heal people. And you've already put in the time, the effort, and the work. You've already put in. So you don't have to do nothing else. The universe recognizes who you are. So just be careful of people that copy your style, then talk about you. Be careful. Protect your ideas. Protect the things that you do. Don't say nothing until you're ready to do it, okay? Don't say nothing until it's done. How about that? All right, that's the message that they wanted me to give to you guys today. Thank you so much for checking me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.